Hi, my name is Jingyu and this is Edward. So today this interview is about gender roles, and so I asked my friend Edward to join me today for the interview, and I'll ask him some questions. So men and women have different perspectives when it comes to like problem solving, and they have different social behaviors.
Yep.
So Edward, he is from Taiwan, which is kind of different from mainland China. Yeah, I'm from mainland China. So
Thanks.
yeah. Okay, start the interview. The first question is, do you believe that there are any gender roles that people should be taught to follow?
Yes, I do.
What?
Like, you mean recent years?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think that there's some social expectations
Uh-huh.
for us to like put on children's. So like we expect them to act like a boy, act like a girl, to like robots or like Barbie dolls, that sort of stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, I think so.
Okay, the second question is, do you think that the way that a person is raised can affect their gender identity? Like in the family environment?
Yes, definitely.
For example?
For example, like for my university, I study back in Taiwan, and there are some majors, and one of the majors is called. Some of my friends were like straight, and after they went into that major, and like I guess like 80% of the boys in that major are gays,
Mm-hmm.
and not only one. Many of my friends became gay after they went into the major.
Oh.
So yeah, I think that the environment changed persons.
Okay. So the third question is, where are there generally so few women in top position, like a boss, a manager, leader? Why?
That's a good question. Why? Yeah, I think it's because social expectations too. Because like there usually are difficulties for women to like climb to higher positions. I don't know exactly why, because maybe I'll know why after I start working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a class before, and there was like a website for like top 100 CEOs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and most of them are men. Okay, what's that? The fourth question is, if some of the jobs are generally done by women or men, why? Like usually,
like what jobs?
Like we think of like a designer.
A designer.
Yeah.
Well, I think designers have like both males and females, but like for workers, I know it might be easier for men to like be workers because like men have more strength,
Yeah.
and it makes it easier for them to like lift stuff and like carry things around. So yeah, like I think, what was that like?
And there
Yeah.
are like a position like clerk, secretary, shop assistant, bus driver.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Maybe because men all went to become workers, so clerks are females.
Kind of makes sense. Okay, next question. Would you rather work for a male or female boss? And why?
Well, I want to work for a male boss
Why?
because it makes it easier to like communicate with like the same gender boss. Like for sometimes if I have to like have a conversation with female, I have to like be polite and like, I don't know, traditional. I don't know how to say those words.
Okay, but still, like, he or she is still your boss. You can't be just like a bro, whatever.
Well, I grew up in a more conservative country, so like we respect opposite sex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And then the sixth question. In your culture, how do the roles of men and women differ in the family?
In my culture,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, for the Asian culture, men are expected to work, like to go to work outside, and female are expected to do the house courses and take care of children's. Yeah, I think most Asian countries do that thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next question. Which gender spends the most time shopping?
Of course, females. So it's like boys love to play video games, and like shopping, like online shopping is the video games for girls. That's how I view it.
Okay. And then next question. What clothing is appropriate for men but not for women? And what is appropriate for both?
What is appropriate for both?
It's appropriate for both.
Appropriate for both t-shirts, jeans.
But what kind of clothing is appropriate only for men but not women?
Only for men?
I feel like topless.
Topless is an option. I know speedos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the next question is, boys and the girls are frequently play with different toys, and the girls often have dolls and the boys often have like guns or toy train, whatever. Is that because they prefer different toys, or it's just because we give them different ones?
Well, I think it's because we give them different ones. Because kids don't get the chance to choose their first toy.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, kind of. So they play whatever they get, and they play whatever makes them like cool among their friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when every girl plays doll, it's weird for you to play a knife or a gun.
But when I was little, I'm just like wearing like a super girly
Well, you're
dress.
different.
And I was carrying a toy gun. Yeah, that was me. And the last question.
Yeah.
At which sports are men considered better than women? Sports.
Men consider better than women. Darts.
Come on.
Because men have the belly to stabilize them to get a more steady shape. Alright, maybe for basketball and soccer, which requires more physics statics?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for my perspective, I feel like women are better in volleyball.
Oh yeah, volleyball.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah, that's all. So this is our interview, and bye.
Bye. See you next time.